everybody, and welcome to another Thrillridesphotography vlog. And we are here today at Chessington for the first time to experience the world of Jumanji. Jake, it's a special weekend for Jake. It's his birthday weekend, so we're heading here today to try the world of Jumanji and Vandal Mayhem, eh Jake?
Yeah.
How are you first of all?
Good, thank you.
Had a great birthday so far?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So yeah, really looking forward to trying it out actually. It's the first time I've seen it. And yeah, it looks quite impressive as you come through, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks better than the field that was there before, which is great. Here we go, it's just going behind there now. But yeah, so you have to come into the park and then I have to scan the QR code, which will give you a virtual queue time, won't it?
Yeah.
So we've got a virtual queue line for 2 hours and 30 minutes away. I'm not a huge fan of that, unfortunately. I just think it takes away from the actual overall experience that you come to a park and then have to then wait 2.5 hours to go into your queue line. But then I have to then wait, don't you, to go on the ride, which isn't great at all. Quite a poor experience there as well, something that they should have thought of a long time ago before kind of setting up a coaster with one train. But yeah, really looking forward to it. Looks kind of great so far. We're going to have a walk around, aren't we? Yeah. And see what it's like. But yeah, are you excited to finally get on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and experience it?
Yeah.
So our time for today is 2 o'clock later on, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to have a walk around Jumanji first of all and then see what else is available that we can get on to kill some time before going off later. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Anything else?
No. No?
Yes? No?
No.
Yeah? No? Okay then, so here we go, the World of Jumanji vlog. 2 months, does it? And what you found so far? Again, for those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind. Bit of the Jumanji in there, Jake. Yeah. Looking round, but yeah, nice streaming as you go along here. A little motorcycle there, radio, and then the map of the area itself. Off the ride, look at that. But yeah, so far, it's about a 15-minute wait for this one, and then the actual, that one over there, Ostrich Stampede, 70-minute wait now for that 70 minutes. I'm definitely not going to be doing that today, Jake.
Well, we might be able to if it comes down a bit, but...
Yeah, later on, but yeah, at the moment, but there it goes. The B&M wing coaster with a backward seated element on there as well. But yeah, it's quite a good little idea in terms of the train because you could obviously go on the front or the back and get 2 different experiences, can't you, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so far so good. It's starting to get a lot more overgrown from the videos that I've seen before. But yeah, so far so good in terms of the kind of beaming and that as well. So much more kind of planting happening now. The growth on there looks great. And I can just continue getting better and better in terms of the immersiveness as it kind of goes on throughout the season. With a 45-minute wait, we are going to go on Vampire while we wait for our virtual queue line system to work for Vandal Mayhem. And yeah, we've just had a look at Jake as well in terms of height, and he is less than 1 centimetre away now from hitting the 1.4 metre. So yeah, really proud actually. What's great is that we thought it was actually lower than that. So with Chessington now, they don't actually do a measuring system anymore, so they don't check heights outside of the queue lines, you know, where before they used to go to like a little station and get yourself kind of height check. They just don't do it, which is a little bit poor really, because actually you have to wait in a queue just to check, because just we thought on one of the ones outside, or two of the ones outside, that it was actually 1.4. Their one inside was a little bit kind of higher, so he was saying it was about a centimetre away. But I'm still happy, I'm really proud of that. And Jake's really happy as well, because he's getting closer now to it, aren't you, Jake?
Yeah, I really am.
Definitely, so yeah, and he'll be able to get on the big rides and then book some trips away.
Yeah.
All the biggest rides in the world, Jake, you'll be able to go on from that point.
Yeah.
Join us on a trips to Energylandia. But yeah, it's going to be good, isn't it, if you get to that stage?
Yeah, it's going to be good.
So yeah, we're in Vampire queue line now, which is a 45-minute wait. And yeah, and then later on after that, we should better get over to Mandrill Mayhem, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. There we go, a nice little ride there on Vampire. 45-minute wait there, which is scheduled for, and we waited 45 minutes. And we just about dodged the rain, didn't we, Jake?
Yeah, we did. It started to track it down about halfway through the queue.
Yeah, so I was quite lucky in that way. And then what did we get while we were going to wait? We got some crispy donuts. So yeah, £6.95 there for free donuts, and you don't get your annual pass discount on there. So we just had a notification to say we can now go over to Mandrill Mayhem. So we've about 2-hour wait there just to enter the virtual queue. But yeah, now we're going to be able to get on the ride itself, aren't we, Jake?
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got the donuts because obviously you still have to wait in queue when you get there. But yeah, it's good. So we've got about a few minutes before we can actually enter the actual queue line itself. So yeah, looking forward to this one. First B&M wing coaster for Jake, and also a first wing coaster for Jake. So yeah, looking forward to see what he thinks of them. And multi-launch and double inversions on there as well. So here we go. It's finally time for Mandrill Mayhem. We are in the queue line. Well, hey, and not that long wait at all by the look of it. We're pretty much motoring away. So yes, it looks like he's got a little bit quieter now and managed to get on it quite a few times. But yeah, look at that, getting closer to it now. Yeah, it looks good, looks really good. But yeah, I don't think we're going to have much time to get our donuts down, because we are literally going to be waiting about a few minutes, kind of, I reckon, once we're actually into the, yeah, we actually stop in the queue line. Jake, you excited?
Yeah.
Looks very excited, to be fair, don't you?
Yeah, so
I don't think we're going to have time to eat the donuts.
No.
But yeah, they've still opened the whole of this queue up, which is, I suppose, killing time and not waiting. But yeah, it's a bit of a pointless activity when you literally, no one's waiting down the other end or any of it. But like I said, it kills the time, just having a walk around, and it's not bad there to, you know, to wait. But yeah, look at that. Also, is what I've seen here as well is hair dryers on the bottom. Or there, look at them fans there on the LSM launches. Keep that going as well. But yeah, look at crazy. It's just busy around here, not busy in this bit as well. So yeah, great time to get on it by the look of it. Yes, we are on our way up. This area here, it's just a shame they have to put the netting in there sometimes. Obviously it is safety, but yeah, just sometimes looking up now it just doesn't look. Got the steam up there coming through the mouth. Here we go, let's get in the queue line now and into the station. Yeah, we just had our ride there on Mandrill Mayhem, and first of all, the experience itself. So going into the queue line just after I spoke, you get kind of allocated your slots on the floor, which is quite nice because then obviously you can get to see what row that you're going to be in as you enter the station. So we were on the right hand side of the train there, so we went over the station itself and went down, and then in the actual station itself there is some boxes in there to put your personal belongings in, which is a really great feature there as well. So in terms of getting on the ride itself, really comfortable, exactly the same as any other B&M wing coaster. So the restraints themselves are exactly the same. They do lock a little bit more harder than they kind of generally would, but yeah, I kind of do see the reasoning for that as well. So I really kind of enjoyed the backwards launch. Is actually a really good element of it. When I've kind of been looking at it, because I've not looked too much into it, thought that the spike was straight, actually completely straight out of the station, but it's not. It actually just does a little bit of a turn as you go down the dip, and that's a great kind of throat in your belly in your throat kind of moment, which is good, and it kind of gets everyone going. because we was at row number 2 towards the front, we didn't really get too much height there on the spike itself. But then we got the actual better one afterwards. So the first launch going through the station was great. The station fly-through makes a good sound effect for people that are screaming. And yeah, and then you go round to the first inversion, which is pretty kind of nice and smooth as you're going round, before hitting the second launch, before you start going round towards the kind of the secondary spike there, where we hit quite close to the top there, and before kind of ascending back down before hitting the second launch, which was actually quite tame really, compared to probably going out the station. But yeah, still an enjoyable ride there. The second inversion backwards was great, and then as you're kind of heading back into the station, a nice brakes effect there before getting back into the station. But yeah, really enjoyed it actually. It was actually better than I thought it was going to be, which is got a nice compliment for the actual ride. I'm still, again, you know, a bit of a pain in terms of the queuing system itself. But when we finally got into the virtual queue line, there wasn't actually much of a wait at all. So unfortunately, that is going to be our only ride of it today, because we need to get off early for later on. But let's pass you to Jake now and see what Jake thought of it. So Jake, first B&M, first wing coaster, how was it?
It was really good, actually, really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what did you think of the first launch backwards out the station? How was that?
Really good, really, what's the word?
Snappy?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then throw you down. So we didn't go too much, did we, into the spike for the first time there?
No, but you still gets your tummy going.
Yeah, it does indeed. And then launch straight forward through the station, and then around to the first inversion. How was that?
It was good, really like smooth, and you get a lot of hang time. So.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. And then you went all the way around past the second launch again there, or your third launch on the sequence. Yeah. And then yeah, up to the kind of round the spiral and helix. What do you think of that bit then? And then backwards?
It was really good, yeah.
Yeah, you enjoy it?
Yeah.
So overall, how did you think the ride was? Was it better than you thought?
Yeah, but way better than I thought.
Yeah.
It was gonna be.
Oh, that's good. So yeah, would you go on it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And then anything that you change?
Probably just the time that it takes to go.
Yeah.
The time that it takes to get out the station.
Yeah. Oops, yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, it was good, wasn't it? I enjoyed it. Really good theming around the area and that as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good theming.
Really high-pitched noise on there when you are off-ride, and it's just really kind of terrible to hear. Well, I don't know where it's actually coming from, but yeah, it's really, you can hear it, can't you, quite far. Yeah. But yeah, it was really worth kind of coming here today to go and see it. So everything else is on a time scale now where we need to get out the park for another kind of appointment that we've got. We're only going to spend a couple of hours here today. So we're going to go and look at Tiger Rock, aren't we?
Yeah.
See what that queue's on. If it's under an hour, then we'll get onto that, won't we? But other than that, everything else at the moment is on an hour plus wait, isn't it?
Yeah.
So should we go and have a look?
Yeah.
And if it is the last one, we'll wrap it up in a bit. Yeah?
Yep. Okay.
So unfortunately that's going to be the end of our day here at Chessington. It is unfortunately a little bit too busy to get on some of the other rides here, so we are deciding to leave, not because of obviously the queue times. We've actually got another appointment, and we just had a look, and with the traffic it's a little bit further away than we expected it to be in terms of time scales. So yeah, we are off. But yeah, we really enjoyed our time. It's nice to get on Mandrill Mayhem, wasn't it, Jake?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, and you made a purchase today, haven't you?
Yeah.
Look at your hoodie. Awesome. And what I like about this as well is you've got like in the back as well, the actual hoodie itself got some really good sealed symbols. So with annual discount, £16, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Price.
So really enjoyed Mandrill Mayhem?
Yeah.
Gonna come back again at some point, hopefully?
Yeah, hopefully.
Definitely. You excited for your next appointment now today?
Yeah.
Really excited, aren't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, that is it, guys. We are on our way now somewhere else, somewhere special for Jake. But yes, it was definitely worth coming today. The rain is kind of on and off today, but yeah, it hasn't really dampened any spirits. But yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch your ass down the road. Bye! Just as it says there, the story doesn't end there. And yeah, we are now back at Chessington for day number 2. We went yesterday to Harry Potter World, and on the way back we thought we'd give the virtual queuing system another go. So we've actually slightly cheated the system today. We actually booked our reservation for the ride at the hotel, and then we did our hour drive. So we made sure it was about 20 minutes difference just in case of traffic to then get here. So we literally get into the park today, and then we got about 10-minute wait before we can get into the actual queue line itself for Mandrel Mayhem. And then also, we've done a little bit more of a cheat. Jake's also got an account as well today, who will be able to then get us later on, an hour later, back on it again. So, unfortunately, it's not great because you have to learn the system, and you shouldn't have to do that at a theme park. But yeah, it's worth doing to be able to get back here today, to get back on Mandrel Mayhem. But not once, hopefully twice, and maybe a third time, we never know. But we're here with Jake again. Hi, Jake.
Hello.
You are awesome, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. You got your jumper one that you brought yesterday.
Yep.
But first of all, how was Harry Potter yesterday?
Very good.
Yeah, fantastic. The best customer service that we've ever received anywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone from start to finish was absolutely superb.
Yeah.
But you really enjoyed it. You're a massive fan of Harry Potter. But yeah, on the way back home, we come past Chessington, so we thought we'd give it another sneaky preview.
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you looking forward to? Hopefully getting on a different row, different side?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. I'm glad you're saying yes or no, and that's it. Anything else you want to contribute today? Do you like Jumanji?
Yeah.
There we go. Right, anyway, he actually does talk a lot more than this off camera, but for some reason he just says yes or no when he's there. So we will call him from now on the yes and no boy. Yes.
No.
There we go. Right, let's get on the world of Jumanji. Let's get over there and ride Mandrel Mayhem. just had the backward seat there, or the frontward seats when you go one way, the backward seat when you're on another way. On the coaster, yay, we did. So we got the backwards bit out of the station, yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, we were really lucky. So we were going to be row number 1, and then the fast pass people came and looked 2 fast pass, and then kind of took our space, and then we got the back row, which is probably what we wanted more, really. In terms of the ride itself now, kind of doing it 2 times so far, it's a fantastic ride, isn't it? 1.2 ride, and it is quite intense for a 1.2 ride, it really is. It doesn't look like impressive that much off ride, but when you're on it, it's a really good feeling. The launches are quite snappy, it's quite intense going back up the helix bit, up the spike. The backwards bit going out the station and then back through is a really nice feeling. Overall, I really enjoy it. And my one criticism, I'd probably say, is just the rest restraints are really tight. But that's just on me and my kind of body shape generally. But you know, it probably is different for other people. And obviously it needs to be a little bit tighter, obviously, because it's a 1.2 B&M. But yeah, let's find out what Jake thought. Jake, what did you think?
Yeah, it was really good. I definitely prefer it. Back row, like full back row.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot better than yesterday.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? In terms of, we were like quite far to the back of the train before, and obviously getting to the back of it all the way with the seats facing has really improved that, didn't it? But yeah, had your hands up all the way through, didn't you? But yeah,
really good hang time.
Really good, yeah. And what is a shame is, obviously from the back road point of view, you don't get a photo, do you? No, so Jake was giving it all, looking for the camera, and there isn't one for the back row. But you know, I understand it. I'd rather have a back row than a photo, to be fair. But yeah, the virtual queuing, you know, it's just a shame. I just can't see how it's feasible and cost effective long term for 4 or 5 members of staff waiting at the entrance just to let people onto the ride. You know, I can't see that kind of happening. And that's not even the station, that is just get into the entrance. So maybe look at that in the future. Maybe it's because it's so busy at the moment, and obviously, you know, they need that many people there. But yeah, other than that, overall experience of it and theming and that as well, I think it's a really fantastic addition, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you say more than yes, man?
No.
No?
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, we did, But yeah, I mean, it's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jake. It was worth coming back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got about 45 minutes till our next one now, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then we've redone it again while I was in the queue line, and we can then go back on it again at 2 o'clock, 2:30. But what is quite good is it updates itself. So obviously if there's not many people coming through or not cancelled, it will drop you down in the queue, won't it?
Yeah.
Which works in a way, but obviously if you're already in a queue line for 60 minutes and then your queue line's jumped down, then what happens when you go over there and it's gone past it? What would happen afterwards? So yeah, that would be the only thing as well. It's not really a great kind of experience if you're always clock watching and knowing to go, I don't know if I can go on that ride because I don't know if I'm going to make that one. I don't know if I can go on this one because I don't know if I'm going to make it. If this is, because Dragon's Fury at the moment 60 minutes, if we went on that, we've got 65 minutes till our next one, then we'd probably miss it if there's a wait or breakdown. So yeah, not really the greatest kind of thing there as well. And like I said, I'm not a fan of clock watching or where people are misinterpreted that they can just get on a ride like you can do when you go over there as well. But like I said, overall, in terms of the ride experience, forget about everything else, fantastic addition to Chessington. Dragon's Fury in that little bit of time we've been waiting for Murmur, and yeah, it was quite fun. How was it, Jake?
It was really good, thank you.
Yeah, we went on, so they kind of didn't batch really people together, so we managed to get like the train to ourselves, one on one side, one on the other, didn't we?
Yeah, that's the best way to get the most spin, I think.
Definitely, yeah. It's, and as we look behind us now, we have got it's in the inversion there, and what is great now, Jake, is what happens.
We can now go back onto Magical Mayhem because I've created an account.
For you, so let's go. Should we get on it again?
Yep.
Where do you reckon we're going to sit this time?
Middle, normal rows.
Right, come on then, let's go. Get back on it. for go there on Mandrill Mayhem. It is now time for 35-minute wait on Vampire. Only 35 minutes for this, which is a pretty good time scale to be fair. Just started to rain a little bit here, but yeah, we'll still be able to get on it hopefully before going back on there for our last time on Mandrill. Jay, how was your ride on there?
It was really good, yeah.
You enjoyed that?
Yeah.
Good. And final word there on Mandrill Mayhem. I actually had the outside seat this time on the left hand side and sorry, the right hand side. Even though I did prefer that kind of side going round, you can definitely feel the bounce on there a lot more on the outside seat, which is a bit of a shame for a brand new B&M. Normally a lot better than that. You don't get that much bounce even on Swarm, so there's some adjustments that probably need to be done at some point there. But yeah, I just didn't expect that. Obviously the only time, every time I've been on it so far, Jake's been on the outside seat, so just it didn't kind of feel quite right in the middle bit. Also as well, the restraints are really tight and there's so much you can kind of take of that as well. I think it's just, for me, an average type build. You can really feel it on your collarbones. Jake on the other hand says that he doesn't really feel it at all, so it could just be the kind of the size of the build. But yeah, overall, you know, after finally getting an understanding of how the virtual queue works, it was kind of great to kind of get an idea that we can actually just do double accounts and then have two of them going simultaneously at the same time to be able to just keep going round quite a few times and obviously still go on other rides. Let's quickly find out what Jake thought of his day here at Chessington. Jake, how was it been?
It's been really good, yeah. Very enjoyable. More rides than yesterday.
Definitely, yeah, and probably the same amount of time being here really as well. Yeah. But just getting to know what we're to do in terms of the fast tracks definitely helped, didn't it?
Yeah, and the virtual queue.
Virtual queuing as well. So overall, was it worth the wait for Mandrill?
Yeah, worth the wait, definitely.
Definitely, one of the best kind of themed areas, isn't it? And it looks great over there. The ride itself's a great experience, just with a little bit of a bounce. But you didn't feel the bounce as much, did you? And also the vest restraint didn't hurt you as much, did it? No. Yeah.
Good queue time as well though, like 15 minutes per queue.
Yeah, once you're in the queue itself, it goes pretty quick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, really good there. But yeah, that is it, Jake. That's your birthday weekend over.
That's this one. Yep.
That is a crazy bumper to bumper weekend for you. So thank you for being with me. Happy birthday to you, and hopefully the memories live on. All the stuff that you've done this weekend as well. Yeah? But yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch your ass down the road. Bye!